take a look right now. We're going to dive deep real quick here with a lady named Jasmine Crockett. And she raises a ruckus, let me tell you. A lady like this will stay to Congress. She'll stay in Congress forever. You know why? Because she tells just enough of the truth to keep her butt in there, and she surrounds it with a big old layer of lies. Kind of like our stomachs, you know? We got that good old muscle in there, surrounded with that relaxed, dormant skin. You guys know what I'm talking about. Anyways, that's her. All right, let's go see what she's got to say.
Donald Trump makes, especially when it comes to the people that he decides to appoint to very important positions, including this one, because I did have to make sure that I wasn't going crazy. But when I say that you are the least qualified FBI director in the history of the FBI, that is real, because you are the only one that never even served with the FBI prior to joining. Yet we are supposed to believe that you are the greatest thing since sliced bread. I didn't ask you a question. Now, what I want to go through is to talk about why you are a failure and why, honestly, we just need to tell you bye-bye. I know that you got a little upset and you put on your show for your boss because it seems like you're trying to save your job when it came to talking to Senator Booker yesterday. But let's go through some of your failures. So before you were even confirmed, and I think one of my colleague from Georgia, pointed out that you are already targeting career officials so that you could direct illegal firings. Mind you, these cases that you were so upset about, which are the ones tied to Trump, the cases came through his handpicked FBI director. And frankly, when people sit around and say things like, oh, you know, we're happy because now we feel safe. I don't know who feels safe in this country except for the white supremacists, because I specifically as a black woman definitely don't feel safe. And frankly, my colleagues have been real nice to you today, and I applaud them, but I don't have the same demeanor because I know that multiple colleagues on this side of the aisle have faced death threats. In fact, somebody tried to kill one of my colleagues. And frankly, I don't know if this FBI or under your leadership, if those people would have been caught. I don't have any confidence in you. And if we start talking about the reasons that I lack confidence, we could start with you not just wanting to acknowledge some simple facts. Simple facts like the vast majority of the threats are coming from right-wing extremism. And I know my colleagues have tried to stress this, but I decided that I would maybe do it in a different way. Number one, I have a couple of UCs. Kim Buck, one of multiple Republicans receiving death threats for voting against Jim Jordan as House Speaker.
Without objection.
Another one, Republican lawmaker says she received death threats after voting against Jim Jordan in Speaker's race.
Without objection.
In addition, there was another one from another colleague who now is leaving Congress because they said that they were calling his wife anonymously and threatening her life to the extent that she ended up sleeping with a firearm.
Without objection.
Okay, so here's the deal. How are we supposed to have confidence when you're sitting up here telling the Senate yesterday that it will take you 14 years before you can get the FBI fully staffed to do their jobs? You're also now redirecting resources so that they can go and play ICE agents on the streets. You're getting rid of your most qualified people. And even when it came down to somebody that you consider to be a friend, you were posted up having some fancy dinner to the extent that you posted not only once erroneously, you posted twice erroneously as it relates to catching somebody. And then you want to go and say, let me take a victory lap. Because honestly, if it wasn't for parents deciding that they were going to turn in their child, it seems like y'all wouldn't have got there, even though he literally confessed online. So I'm confused about what it is that the FBI is doing except for trying to put on a show for the apprentice or whatever you want to call him. The day after all of this took place, there was domestic terrorism that was taking place at HBCUs. They were targeted. Yet I didn't hear anything from the FBI about what was going on. And again, black people kept saying, how did we end up in this? because the numbers are so very clear that white supremacy is a problem. And honestly, I've not heard anything out of you today that makes me believe that you're gonna do anything about the white supremacy problem. The one that is leading to children being killed, children being as they're worshiping in their churches.
Well played, Jasmine. Well played. Hey, what are we talking about? What's going on here? I'm not too keen on all this here. All this white supremacy, all this nonsense here. What is that about? Now, I did hear something about D.L. Hewley spewing about some stuff. A lot of negative things to say. Anyways, what do you guys think about this? What do you think about what she had to say? I'll tell you this much. She did say some truth. Kash did post some stuff real quick on that internet at dinner, trying to give himself a little pat on the back. Telling you right now. And Kash is dodging those. I mean, honestly, it's like watching the movie Dodgeball, for real. Except for, well, yeah, it is watching that. He could be Ben Stiller. Anyways, okay. But my point is, this dude, he's lying. Crockett is full of Crockett, but she sprinkles that truth in it too. So, all these little jabs though, all the little nonsense bull crap at the bottom of it, the apprentice and all this stupid crap, knock that stuff off. That's kitty cat crap. Don't do that dumb golly. Some of these trifling ass women, some of these people are ridiculous. And they seem to weasel their way in there and stay in there. I don't know. She's good entertainment, but man, oh man, she just, she keeps that stereotype going. Anyways, let me know what you think.
Got me. I got bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Don't make me do